All right. Good morning, everyone. We want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Black Market Podcast presented by Hack the Markets. I am AC, one of the co hosts.
I am the market prodigy. That's it.
I'm Kenneth Crowder.
All right. So let me see. I know we had a lot of good stuff to talk about this morning. A lot of good stuff going on in the market and a lot of crazy stuff going on in the market, too. We got just a lot of little news feeds that we want to talk about today. I know so that Suez Canal. The Suez Canal is finally unblocked. What did they have
So
to
they
do? I remember we was just talking about it. Didn't they have to like what was it? They had to move like so much earth. Like it's crazy.
That ship was 200,000 tons
200,000 tons. That's crazy.
to move by this morning, and I guess was accounting for, I guess, 19% of international business. So they said human error is accounted for 75 to 96% of maritime accidents. So this has been something that was huge. And if you really look at it, that's really like the biggest shortcut on the globe. Like it's really, you've got to go all the way through the southern continents to really get through it. So.
Yeah, it makes sense. But man, that is huge.
I mean, so what they do? Like, are we talking like just some traditional tugboats, or did they have to like dig up the earth or whatever? Like, did they have to like dredge it in there?
Yeah,
I know
well,
they
ideally, I'm stuck on that sandbar, and that's going to be hard to move around if you don't have much manpower to move it. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
uh,
I saw the tugboats trying. They was struggling too, boy. It was about five of them out there. They couldn't do nothing with that big boat.
they had to wait
So,
till the wait till that water level increase, and then they could pull it out of there. So it was.
Yeah.
so didn't they put like a dollar amount per day that was lost per day that
400
it was stuck?
million an hour.
You said
How
12
much?
million an hour.
No, 400 million an hour.
400 million. Okay, I'm sorry. I was way off. 400
400
million.
an hour. This thing was serious, man.
That's crazy. And all of this just because a boat got turned
That's
sideways
it.
because of a sandstorm.
That's it.
Man, I mean, I don't promote stuff like that,
That's
but
crazy.
if you can control the market like that just from a boat getting stuck, I don't
Yeah.
keep my clothes.
Hey,
I need to make sure my money's somewhere else.
what were major sectors of the market that were impacted by that? Like in terms of like the oil prices, did we see the oil prices spike because of that, or actually decrease?
I mean, you got.
I'm
I went to the pump yesterday, as a matter of fact, and I know that gas went up because I looked at it personally.
And that makes sense because the supply is down, so they got to charge more
Exactly.
for it.
Everything blocked up. I mean, it
hmm
makes perfect sense.
Yeah, they said it was it crossed $61 a barrel on Friday, rising over 4% or over $200 and 41% increase.
Mm-hmm. And see, we
Two
haven't
dollars.
seen $60 oil in like forever. Like that's
Yeah,
that's a good sign for the oil business.
it's been down for months.
Man, it's been down really years almost. Like it's
Well,
been
the
down, down.
question is, how many barrels did they have to buy at 61 a barrel, and at what point are they going to start? The prices are going to go down for that cost per barrel, because that's only when the actual prices that we see are going to go down.
Yeah.
hmm
Because
Now,
when they bought it, did they know that it was going to be freed up the next day, or did they have to buy like worst case scenario that, hey, this might be going on for a week?
yeah. So OPEC had already said that they were gonna cut production as well too. So with that being said, the prices were gonna go up anyway. And then you add an event like this, and it just kind of like speeds up the process of like how fast the price is gonna go up. That's pretty much
So
what
you
happened.
think that the prices might not go back down and then slowly trend back up? You think they might just be it just got to accelerate?
I don't necessarily. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, I'm not saying that they're just gonna continually go up, and we're gonna see $100 barrels again either, because you got to remember that all these electric vehicles are coming to play. Because
That's
GMC is, I mean GM, yeah, GM, not GMC, but the whole company GM that makes all the cars. They're saying that they're gonna have by 2025 30 electric vehicles. I mean,
Yeah.
like that's crazy. Like even
Yeah,
with these small startup electric vehicle companies, they're not even projecting like 30 cars. And what is that? 4 years. 2025 is just 4 years from now, and they're gonna have 30
Mhm.
electric vehicle cars. Like these
hey,
guys
they're
like
not
Go
gonna.
EV and all. Well, Canoe, their ticker is Go EV, but Canoe and people like that, these guys don't even have like one working, and they're working on like prototypes for the second and third. But these
Yeah.
guys are saying they're gonna have 30 on the road.
Hey, they're not gonna have any on the road if you don't get that chip
Yeah,
shortage
they
taken
got to
care
get
of.
those chips, but you already know Intel done put down 20 billion, and if they have to, like those car companies like Ford and GM is stacked. They'll put some
Well,
money
that's
up and
Ford. They're the ones who had to halt production,
mm-hmm.
and then
I
Neo was
mean,
the
if
second.
time, yo,
They had to do it like, okay, we see that with Neo, but like Ford, like that's they already making cars and stuff, so
exactly.
that's impacting like a brand that's already out there.
And then you have
So
Volkswagen, like just the
yeah,
largest car maker, period, talking about they're going to. I mean, like it's so much money in this auto industry, like between those three right there, to the point
wait,
that
wait,
they
wait.
will get these semiconductors. They will invest
Wait,
the money if they have
you
to.
said Volkswagen was the largest automaker?
They're one of. I want to say they are the largest automaker. If not, they're close to it.
Oh,
I don't know that.
Yeah, they're
I was
close
looking
to it if they're not the largest though.
they
So
must have
we
like.
look at things within our country, but I was even looking at the other companies that are impacted by this as well.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
We're really 6, 7 down on the list in terms of impact. I mean, India, China, South Korea, Singapore, all of them have um, much more at stake with
Yeah,
this going on.
and then you got to think about it too. Like America is what 300 million, and then you're looking at countries that have a billion. So I
Right.
mean, like they're what? That's already three times bigger than us.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It shows the
But
impact how something can have, just on a weekend.
Yeah,
From Thursday, we saw this thing start, and then today, thankfully, it got done. But
yeah, exactly. But we can see how
yeah,
long it took. So I mean, like that was a huge boat. I mean, this isn't like a little bass boat that you got stuck on the side of the lake.
help me, please.
they had 363 ships that were waiting. That's
Exactly.
the other. I mean, this thing blocked something, but other people are looking at this as we're stuck.
Yeah, like they can't even move. That's the
I turn
biggest
it
thing. That is
turn it
the
into a
biggest
party
thing.
boat, charge admission.
I'm telling you.
Hey,
And they was holding
so
the line. They said, "Hey, we got to make it look like we popping over here. We gonna hold the
Man,
line, make the prices
so that
go up, so we
happened
can charge y'all a little
on
more."
Thursday, right?
yep.
So on Friday, some even bigger news happened. So Friday, I'm sitting here looking at my little market watch. I'm looking at my heat maps. I'm
Okay.
looking at the Nasdaq. I'm checking out the S&P or whatever.
Okay. You got
I'm
all the
like looking
marks.
at who's down for the day. So I see company here, they down 3%, another company down like 5%. Usually like high, I'm like, oh man, they really down. It's like 6%. And then I get to scrolling and I see a company that is down 27%.
27%.
I thought it was a glitch on my screen.
That's
Like I
crazy.
actually like went out and signed back in to TD Ameritrade. I'm like, this is not a glitch. So I had to go look for it. I mean, all I see is just this red line just going straight down. I'm like, then I look at the earnings. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah,
This does not make sense. Are they going out of business? Are they bankrupt? Did they get sued?
man.
I don't know what's going on. So it's
So who was this
Viacom.
victim? Who the victim of this was?
The Viacom. They were the victim.
Viacom. Oh man, CBS.
Crazy.
March
So
Madness.
that's what I'm saying. Like this is not like this is a reputable company, and
Yeah.
I hadn't heard anything in the news about anything bad about them.
Exactly.
So
They
I'm trying
actually
to
had
figure
good
out
news coming out because they just came out with Paramount Plus. Paramount
Right.
Plus is
I'm about
excellent.
to say
Like they're
Right.
doing some good
maybe
stuff
people
with it.
didn't maybe people didn't like it.
Hey, and then they just dumped it. And then
hey,
March Madness
hey,
pissed them off too. They
Take
said,
off.
"Oh man, my team lost. Screw it.
hey, they said we
Dump
get this thing
Viacom."
two thumbs down. But no, so the dust settles this morning. So I'm doing a little research this morning before I come home, and I see really what happened is there was a hedge fund called Archegos, and what happens is they basically got caught in a margin call. This is a hedge fund that's got lots of money. Matter of fact, we're talking about a margin call worth $30 billion.
30
And
billion.
for those of you who are unfamiliar about a margin call,
That's crazy.
you know, they've got these long calls where they've got so many stocks that they believe are rising to a certain level, and you've got to be able to cover it just in case it's not the price is not going up, it's going down. So if people start to short that, you have to have enough money to be able to compensate that.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
what complicates this even more is the fact that they leverage up. They leverage up like crazy. That's how you get margin called. Because it's not like they
yeah,
just putting up
so
just what they
yeah,
got in the bank.
it's
They
some
got a
of their
million. They
money,
put up a
but
million.
it's some money from the banks as
Mm-hmm.
well
They
that's
borrowing so
caught
much.
up in
So
that
they may
margin.
only have a million, but shoot, they got like 10 million in positions or more.
Yeah.
And when that
So
thing unravel, oh, you screwed.
yeah, they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar,
I
Right.
see.
and they said, "Hey, no, this is too much. It's time to pay up." So some of the main companies that they were invested in were was Viac. It was Viacom. There was a couple of other ones, but that's why we saw that 27% drop
That's
was
crazy.
because they started selling, and they owned so many shares of that they started selling. The price immediately started dropping.
That is
So
insane.
I mean that happened on Friday, but that fallback is going to continue today. I mean
Yeah.
I'm sitting here looking out. Let me take a look at it real quick. I mean I was just looking at it this morning. I'll show it here
That's
on my
insane
screen.
though. I mean, like, cause that thing to be moving, like, but that also tells you like how powerful a move to the downside can be.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh
look,
my goodness.
Yeah, I see what we did. We dropped from like
Yeah,
65
that's
all the way down to
a
39.
great drop.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I mean, we went all the way from 66 at the beginning of the day down to 39.
That's wild.
yeah,
And then I mean, what it looks worse is look at this on the daily here. We went from 100 all the way down to $40.
hey, I will say that I see a nice little support area, so hopefully we see a
Yes,
bounce
sir.
right here.
You know
Now,
what? I mean, and this is not necessarily on bad news. I mean, it's bad news for them, but as a consumer, it's time. You see how it had a bounce there at $40 and came back up to $48. I mean,
Yeah,
man, this thing has so much upside. It just I would put a strong buy signal on this one.
yeah,
yeah,
I would be looking to trade that one short term just
and
because of
catch
that
that
move to the
imbalance.
downside. I'll be trying to play that gap fill because the thing did get some
Oh yeah.
acceleration to the downside. Like, what is that? 2 days
Oh my
prior to that? 2 or 3 days
God.
prior to
Yeah,
that?
it's at the ask price right now is $46.
Yeah,
I'd be looking for this thing to go all the way back up somewhere around 85, $90 in a
Yeah.
hurry.
yeah.
In a hurry.
Now we already know that the market takes the elevator on the way down in these bear markets. So we're
Mm-hmm.
we're they probably gonna take the stairs back up. So it's definitely not
Hey,
gonna
but
drop as
but if you
fast,
look
but
at
we'll
this
go back
curve
up as
right
fast
here,
as it
I
can.
mean, they took some steep stairs to get there. I mean, like look at that growth.
Yeah, but look at
Yeah,
that. It only took 3 bars to get from 100 to 40.
That's right.
man, that's quick time too.
You see what I'm saying? 3 bars to get from 100 to 40, but it took about from the beginning of the year till middle of March to get to 100. So I mean,
I know
like,
the boys saying their prayers this morning.
yeah, that's definitely taking the stairs compared to the elevator. But hey, that's a good play. I'm in on it. I would say I'm in on it. Like once that market open, I'm gonna see if I can find me some few positions on that one. Find
Yeah.
me a good entry on it. Don't chase it. We always talk about don't chase it. So find us a good little entry. Now, if I don't find a good entry, I'm just gonna let it go. But okay. So I know we have been talking about some good interesting market stuff. So I got something real interesting. They
You got
have come out with Satan shoes. What in the world are Satan shoes? This guy Lil Nas X has some shoes that contain human blood. And Nike is pissed off because he used the Nike 97 for this. So it seems like Lil Nas X, he's a rapper, and this New York-based art collective named Mischief is MSCHF. They have teamed up Lil Nas X and Mischief to create this shoe, and they have like a bronze pentagram on these things. I mean, the things look crazy. They even say they got, like I said, a drop of human blood in them. But like I said, Nike is pissed off. They're saying they don't condone this. They don't endorse it. Like this is nothing they came out with, and they don't want anything to do with this.
Hey. But how do you even start this? How do you even call somebody up and say, hey, I got this idea about a shoe that we're gonna put some human blood
We
in.
gonna put some blood in it. Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
It seems like
What is your sales pitch for this? Who are you saying that? Who are you really saying? Hey, we're gonna go out here and target these people. Who are you marketing this to?
Exactly.
vampires.
Vampires?
Yep.
Yeah.
They've been watching a little bit too much of that Twilight, man.
You
They
know,
out
and
here really tripping. They said
I'm
they about
laughing.
to put some
We
Satan
need to
shoes.
follow up
They
on
call them
this about
Satan
in about a
shoes.
month because I want to know how quickly those 666 pairs of shoes are going to be gone.
Oh,
I
they
want to
gonna be
know.
going real fast, man. It's only 660 of them.
I'll give you a couple hours max.
Yeah,
Somebody,
666. I mean,
I want them to put up a website and show me who bought them.
oh, they ain't gonna do that, but they gonna definitely show you.
That's what I want to
They
see.
gonna sell
okay,
out.
somebody might go get all the supply.
Yeah, they're gonna sell out. Like that's no doubt.
You
Somebody
know
gonna
what?
buy it.
It ain't even about who buy them because some people gonna buy them just so they can flip them. I want to know who actually start wearing them.
I was
Who's
about
gonna
to say,
wear
to
them?
be honest,
Who's gonna wear them? And what fit did you have on when you wore them?
to say, man, I was dripping for real. I got the blood on me.
And I bet
I
you
mean,
black t-shirt and black jeans, or no ripped jeans, nothing.
Hey,
did they screen this blood? How they know this blood ain't got no disease in it?
hey, it could be some COVID blood, could it?
Right, you
They
are
walking on
good.
that COVID-19,
You
man.
gonna
That's
pay
crazy,
$600 for some COVID blood?
You ain't got
man.
That's free in
unexpectedly
Atlanta.
ill and don't know why. But then we see you on your GoFundMe page with them shoes on.
Right.
I'm not donating.
No, I don't want no parts in that GoFundMe right there.
Man,
I don't
could
care
have put
what the
Especially
somebody.
after I
shoes
know,
is.
hey, you can't ask me for no money and you done paid
You
almost
made a
seven hundred
deal with the
dollars.
devil for real, man. I ain't trying
Almost
to
seven
fucking
hundred
do nothing
dollars
with
for a
you,
pair of
man.
shoes.
You got
350 a
Satan
foot
shoes
will get
on,
you some
man.
regular blood.
Yeah, you got Satan shoes on. I can't do any type of deal with you,
Man,
man. I don't trust you.
I hope nobody's child spending their allowance on these shoes.
Ah. And then they put a Bible passage on it, right? They put a Bible passage, Luke 10:18. Like, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven.
Look, some folks dealing with some stuff, man.
Man, I really don't even know what to say about it, but Nike, like I said, is not pissed. I mean, they are pissed. They are pissed. They are not
I mean,
happy.
I understand people trying to make quick come ups, trying to make $1, but
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta draw
different.
the line. You gotta draw the line somewhere.
And it's
That's
not
a
like
whole nother level right there, isn't it?
it's not like he's not popular.
It's like the line was drawn, and then they got on a motorcycle and ran right by it. They ain't even walk over it. They like drove straight over this thing.
Clearly, rent is due.
So his next video, you think he gonna have them shoes on?
In the video, that is the most disturbing thing. I ain't even talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that. I'm gonna let
Hey,
you
I
go
ain't
look at
watched
the
the video.
video.
I don't even know if I want to
I'm
know
just
about
gonna
it.
say
I don't
he's
want to know
giving
about
a
it.
lap dance to the devil.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Hey, you didn't tell me too much. You didn't tell
Hey,
me too much.
so
You done met,
This is a
messed up
family
my
show.
I will say you go and watch that at your own discretion. Not
Right.
safe for work. But in other
This,
news, on
I
a
can't
lighter
even
note, I
trade
guess.
today. I can't even trade today.
On a
I'm bothered.
on a lighter note, Etsy. That's one that we had made some money off of before. This thing
Oh
right
yeah,
here got a huge price target lift by Deutsche Bank. They have raised the price target from 162 up to 239. Right now, it's trading at about 202. So we know it's not going to jump to 239 right now, but that's definitely something to be putting on your watch list because
I
the
mean,
analysts are upgrading it. We liked
but
it, and now
does
the
that
analysts
mean that
like
they're
it. So
overperforming
yeah.
now?
Hmm?
Does that mean that they're overperforming now? I mean, if their previous price target was like 160 something, then they're already at
You can
200.
look at it like that, but you know the analysts are just slow. The analysts just
Yeah.
slow at updating their targets and all that stuff because you know their targets are for like a year, so they're not gonna get in there as quick as we do and say oh we got a price target for this because they're not trying to do
Hmm.
short term. They're trying to do more like a 52 week.
Long term, bigger
Yeah.
movement. Yeah.
Mm.
Besides that, one more announcement for everybody. We do have a free webinar series that is going on tonight. It's gonna be presented by Hack the Markets. We're gonna be talking to all the novice and all the new traders, people that want to actually get a chance to kind of know what the market is, how to get involved with
Er,
it, and things of that nature. So you can head over to our Facebook page. Jerome has pulled it up for us, and as you can see, we got all the podcasts on there too. As we keep scrolling down, though, we got an earnings calendar that we usually put up there every week too, and it's full of like popular companies, notable companies that have earnings that week. Right here we have the promo video.
No, getting
So
y'all dizzy while it's scrolling.
yeah.
hmm.
So
Let
here
me,
we go. So this is basically the webinar series. You just RSVP. You can head over to Hack the Markets website, or you can head over to the Facebook page and you can sign up for it. Like I said, it starts tonight 7 p.m. Eastern time. First one that we're talking about is what kind of trading. Well, the second one is what kind of trading to do. First one we're talking about the basics, and then the last one we're talking about a couple strategies and techniques that you guys can actually deploy and start making a few dollars in the market. Of course, if you got any questions, anything like that, then that's what we're here for. So good stuff, good stuff. I don't have anything else. What you guys got for today? Y'all
you know
trade
what?
anything today?
Picks
I
of
think,
the week. Picks of the week.
Got some picks of the week. Okay, okay. What you got,
yeah.
King?
Let me go ahead and give you my prodigy pick of the week.
Okay, Prodigy picks of the week, man. What we got?
I had a different one until I found this one today.
Okay,
My pick of the week is Viacom.
okay, okay. So we
Go
going back
back
to the
to
Oh,
individual, huh?
Viacom. I mean, I don't know if there's a stock out there with a larger upside than this one. You know, I don't like to prey on people's downfall, but you know, when somebody falls, somebody getting up. That could be y'all. So I say go out there and pick Viacom. Other than that, maybe not this week. Long term look. You talked about EV vehicles,
Yeah,
hmm.
CCIV. I think they're gonna
yeah. Lucid
rise.
Motors.
That's Lucid
I
Motors.
like Lucid. I'm a fan of Lucid. I feel like they can be a competitor to Tesla. But like I said, man, you still got GM that's flying that 30 cars in 4 years, man. That's big. That is huge.
Yeah, man. I was looking at let's see. Well, this Visa allowing for payment settlements using crypto. So I mean Visa being one, but also the USD coin, USDC is what it is. Is that so they're saying
Mm,
that's a stable coin that's pegged directly to the US dollar. So I was interested to see if there was, some correlation that I can find within there, but also as Visa keeps rolling out with these new movements, what companies are they partnering with? So I think they'll have some news that could be traded this week. And even I saw Tesla saying that Elon Musk, well, last week that he can buying electric vehicles with Bitcoin. So whether Bitcoin, Ethereum, Visa, I think there's some opportunities in all
that's some big
those.
stuff right there. I mean, Visa actually getting into the cryptocurrency now and actually saying that they're clearing that stuff. I mean, that's
Yeah,
huge. That's all you needed.
Yeah,
and
cryptocurrency like it's becoming more and more mainstream. Like
Yep.
everybody's like jumping on that bandwagon now.
Yep.
That's the thing now.
And that's all you needed right there. Like a big company like Visa's now accepting and saying that they're going to
right.
clear payments with that.
Yep.
MasterCard is going to follow suit. And once that happens, I mean, that's the market. I mean, yeah, you got people outside of that with American Express and all that stuff, but I mean, the market is really Visa
Right.
and
And I want to see
MasterCard.
where they're storing it. You know, what company they're using to use that wallet.
Hmm.
That's another one. Just thinking about the subsidiaries that are associated with them. So
That's
Exactly.
right.
And then Visa, man, they got so much money they're probably just gonna buy somebody out. So I wish I could
there
find out
you
what
go.
target it is.
Yeah,
We just need to go and do a little research, find out what their
yeah.
target company is, or are they gonna develop in house? Because I mean, they could try to do it that way as well. But I think they'll go for a merger. They'll go for
So far,
acquisition
it
rather.
seems like it's in house because I mean they're even using the Ethereum blockchain that strips out the need for it to convert digital coin into traditional money. So I mean,
Really?
I think there's a few opportunities for it
Okay.
uh, going forward. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Mr. Oracle,
What's up, man?
it all comes down to you. What you see in your crystal ball?
What you think about?
What I got in my crystal ball? My crystal ball, man. So I've been looking around at a few stocks. I actually found this very cheap stock. Um, $7 stock. It's
Hmm.
called Medley Management, MDLY, I think is the ticker. I'm messing around with them because what I like about it is that it's a low float stock, and they
Hmm.
also have like a nice percentage of short interest on it. So what I'm looking at is because of that low float and then the possibility of, the shorts getting squeezed, that thing can accelerate price very quickly. Now, is it gonna do it? When is it gonna do it? How fast and all that stuff? Those are questions that I wish I had answers to. But as of right now, with it being so cheap, I just put a few dollars up on it and I'm just gonna see what happens. Because I mean, to me,
What
I
was that
saw
ticker
it
again?
bouncing off of a trend line.
What was the ticker again?
I think it's MDLY, but
Yeah, medley. Yeah.
yeah. So basically, like I said, I think I've seen like a trend line setting up on that thing. So it doesn't have to do too much for me to be like this thing is not gonna perform how I want it to. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a couple days and just see what happens. If I get some movement, that'll be good. If I don't get movement, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm just gonna move on to something else. Probably take a little small loss and
Hey, check this out.
Okay.
You hearing it from me first.
Oh man, he went to the power thinking mode.
Right.
That thing going to like $9, a little bit over $9
Oh
sooner than
man, so
later.
you making it okay? I like these predictions.
Manifesting it.
I like these predictions right here. Hey, I'm with you.
And don't think I pulled that. Don't think I pulled that out of just just
Okay.
air right there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey, I
that's
do
how
like a
quick
little
we are
level that they have on that thing.
with
Like I
that
think it's
analysis.
around
You know?
Right.
$20 or something like that. I think it's around $20. It's something around there. It's a level that I like on that thing too. That's a little bit higher. But like I said, that right there could probably take a
I
little
mean, yeah, that
squeeze.
right there. This is that $9. That's short term. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's very short
it's
term.
it's gotten up to $28 before,
Yeah.
and there are spans where it comfortably gets to like 16, $17. So that $6 that it's at right now is at a low point near
Oh yeah, most
$7.
definitely.
So it's, like you said, it's an excellent time to buy that.
Yeah.
What was
So
that? What
that's
was
what
that
I
ticker
got.
one more
MDLY.
Hmm.
time? MDL.
So that's what I got on my list right now.
Cool.
All right. Well, we want to thank you guys for tuning in one more time with us. And we'll be back Wednesday with some more news for you guys, some more picks and all that type stuff. So we
Yes,
want to
sir.
say have a good trading day and enjoy
Yeah.
everything.
Hey, go buy some Viacom.
Hey, go buy the Viacom, baby. And we'll see you guys later.